Hey everyone, welcome to part 2 in Grinding for Thor, where a god has awakened and we are trying to capture him, along with all of you, of course. You guys are all battling for Thor right now. And as you can see, I've made a little bit of progress since the last video, but I've got a long ways to go with only 2 days and 12 hours left. Easy peasy though, because I'm gonna have to dip in and just go to the Storm Altar and pull some relics, because that's the only way to get this done in a speedy manner. By the way, you guys, some of you were asking what's the best way to get a hold of me, and I'll let you know this. Despite what you may think, was that a 3-star? Yes! I was getting 1 stars earlier. The best way to get a hold of me, there's various ways. I mean, there's so many chat rooms out there that I'm in right now, but the sole best way is, of course, on the channel. I actually, whether you believe it or not, do read every single comment that comes through every single video that's on my channel, no matter how old it is. So if you post a comment, I do read it in time. Usually within the week, I get to every single comment. So whether or not I respond to it really depends on what the comment is. I actually appreciate all the comments. But if you want to get a hold of me for whatever reason, boom, just hit me on the channel. And of course, if it's something that's not a message you want to put out in the public, then go ahead and private message me. Private message on YouTube isn't really the greatest thing in the world. A lot of people use the Twitter DM, which works as well. I just get to Twitter a little bit slower than anything else. Now let's see here. There was a dude that was ping-ponging. Well, this guy just said the magic words, didn't he? Boom. Boom. Yes, thank you very much. Okay, so we got our ping-pong. We got our GrimVald Viking. This was a 3-star event relic, wasn't it? Just, you know, GrimVald's just drunk the whole time. 900%? Yes, that's 140 souls for every single attack. Let's rock this. Here we go. So this will be a little bit faster on the grind, guys. I'll be able to get a lot more attacks in this video, simply because I will take the advice. I just wasn't realizing that my league had this. I'm not familiar with the league yet, but they definitely did. They had, oh boy. Let's just drop. I trained up a bunch of archers, and I trained up a bunch of spells. Well, I guess not trained, but I made a bunch of spells. Fireballs, because that's probably the fastest way to get this going. And as you guys know, as we said earlier, speed is of the essence. 141. I'll take the extra soul. Basically, man, 1400, so 100 attacks. And I should be good to go in about 100 attacks. I can do 100 attacks. That's easy. I got 30 soul, or I got 30 stones right now. I suppose there's no guarantees I'm going to get 3-star drops every single time, right? I like that I got that one on video. How often are you guys getting 3-star drops? That's what I want to know. What's kind of cool about this is once you really get the, rhythm down on these ping pong attacks, you can get them to go relatively quickly with, little to no brain power. Granted, if I wanted to do no losses, I'd have to put a little bit of effort into it. But what's beautiful about this is, especially with archers, they got a little bit of range, they can just kind of hit. I suppose the one unit that'd be faster than archers is if you had fully buffed or pretty decently buffed out panthers, and you could just run around with their speed. But Goliath defense might slow you down on that, depending how potent your panthers are and what kind of defense there are. I suppose with people doing the ping pong style, there's really no defenses up even on the troops. In fact, my islands. So yes, I put mine up for hit as well, although no one's hitting me for some reason, which is rare, by the way. I usually get hit like crazy. Oh, this is the one where the panthers come out of the bushes, and if I put GrimVald right there... No, dude, you idiot! I told you to stop! Go back before they come. They're gonna come right about here, I believe. Yep. Oh, okay, I only caught one. Oh! I might have had no losses on that one. Alright, now you guys tell me, is this the best way to do it? I'm pretty sure this is pretty close. This guy's got a higher level land collection than I do. What am I hitting, level 20s? And it's going to go fast doing this. I mean, in an hour, what am I averaging here per an attack? Yeah, level 20 lance. Whoa, 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 whoa. That was not one of his singies, was it? There we go. Now let's time it. Ready? So 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. Are you counting? I'm not counting. Oh yeah, this thing. They had to make one off in the bushes, you know? They just had to do it. Okay, I'm gonna say about 30 seconds, which is way better compared to my 2.5-minute attacks in the last video. When you're going 5 times as long on your attacks, it's gonna take you 5 times longer to finish, regardless of how many attacks you're doing. At 30 seconds an attack, that's not bad. That's only 50 minutes if you keep it going on that pace. And really? I can finish this event in an hour? I suppose if I had just 3-star relics. And heck, what's the 4-star boost? 1500%? That's what it used to be. It used to be the 4-star was 1500% boost. I wonder if it's still that. This guy has like half his lands ping-ponging, so you gotta go sniff him out because he's getting hit pretty hard. That's the funniest thing when people put out there, hey, who wants to ping pong on the global chat or league chat? They get hammered because everybody wants to ping pong with them. I will speed this one up by just moving a little bit closer than saying auto. There it is. Probably should kill the Titan though. Wasn't even gonna do that. And then we'll move that to this guy. Last remaining is the pikeman. That went invisible. There we go. All right. Not my favorite one out of his collection because that was a couple seconds longer and I had to use some brain power. But no losses is good losses. All right, now what are you guys' plans for Thor? I kind of want to know, since apparently a lot of people are going to be getting Thor, it looks like. From what I understand, most people are planning to utilize him as an alternative attack titan depending on the defenses that are going to be out there. I mean, I think after this Gods Awaken event, I mean, we'll see. I don't really know what's in store with the defensive items, but there's got to be some lightning defensive items out there. I think there are some already. You guys can update me on that. But the case being, it's actually, you know, difficult to defend against every single element, and kind of the original benefit to the elemental defense was that there was always going to be a couple things that people didn't have. It used to be poison and lightning, right? No one had that. Then we of course had the poison event, and everyone, ooh, I just got wrecked. And everyone has poison now, and now everyone's going to have at least Thor. It looks like some people are going to have Thor, and so there's the the ability to come straight in with lightning, which of course there always was. Except, man, his boost to range is killer. That first skill set, 20% boost to range and base damage, it's just killer. So he's definitely going to be. I mean, like you guys saw, he took down, what was it, a level 60 Freya? Like a boss, without even sweating. What was it, less than 20 seconds? A level 60 maxed out Freya with all defenses raised besides lightning, which makes perfect sense. I mean, if she didn't have defense to physical, a physical Titan could take her down. But that's the thing, no one expects lightning, and all of a sudden, what was it? I still remember 6 months ago, everyone's like, oh, is lightning gonna happen? A-Gray, you guys remember A-Gray? He was like, oh yeah, lightning's never gonna happen. Well, here we are, A-Gray. Lightning has happened. Easy peasy. Done deal. Man, I can't believe now my GrimVald is still at level 41, and that kind of makes him. I mean, he should at least be level 50, right? But I just, I have so many event titans I need to put. Oh, I got rewards. I have so many event titans I need to put, EXP into, and there isn't a ton of places to get experience points. So, okay, we got 600 gems. We got a 3-star kite shield. We got a boots of Azer. There we go. Speak of the item devils. Resist against lightning. So definitely not going to throw that guy away. I need to keep him. I need to make space for relics, apparently. By the way, have you taken a look at some of the relics? So I'll show you the first one that came out, because it kind of cracked me up, since I think it's something somewhat new in the realm of relics. And yeah, here he is, the Song of Storms. So the first skill has no levels really, it just is what it is, and it's gain lightning spell. And I'm like, is that exactly what it sounds like? And it turns out it is. You just have a lightning spell in your match right off the bat. So I'm kind of curious, are there going to be 4-star items out there where you just have Buko's spells so you can run into a map and just like drop spells like crazy? And if so, which is the 4-star item that will give me like 10 meteor strikes so I can make some awesome videos about the end of the world Armageddon on a map. I mean, there's one thing I love doing in a map. It's just destroying everything in the map. All right, last attack on this 3-star. And we're doing pretty good on troops. I still have 100 archers. I still have 17 fireball spells, using an average of, you know, 1 fireball spell per 5 attacks. So doing pretty good on this. And this is the map where I'm going to use it. But you know what? I'm going to be smart this time. I'm going to put GrimVald over here, and he's going to attack these guys. And these guys are going to go forth my minions. Go forth, my minions. No! The AI change. They're gonna take out 2. You guys ever hear of a game called? That's not how I should do this attack. You guys ever hear of a game called? Oh, what was it? Oh, I don't even remember the name. RoboCop? It wasn't RoboCop. You're a police officer mech unit that could go from like a floating car to a standing mech warrior. And they had a great multiplayer game where you played this AI guy, and he just had this lowered voice, kind of like a dumb Darth Vader. And he had the greatest catch lines, because you would create these units that would go out and fight each other, and you would save up points and try to get, you know, stronger units throughout the match. But it was about balancing your attack, and you had to go out there and attack yourself. And this guy is completely bubbled on his ping pong lance. Yeah, but like, it was an awesome game, but one of his funniest lines was he would create units and he'd be like, "Go forth, my minions." And then he'd be like, "I see you." It always spooked me out, but I loved that game so much. All right, I found another ping ponger. His name is Revenge though, so I don't know if I should trust him. Holy Moses, level 24 lands open to ping. I like at a level 24 with no defenses on, he's still over 170,000 defensive rating. My goodness. Like a boss. All right, here we go. Not my favorite map in the world, but it'll have to do. And we'll just send GrimVald straight towards these guys, because he's not going to win out the... Man, those are some beefy Goliaths. My goodness. GrimVald, what are you doing? You were supposed to go kill... Sometimes, guys, this Viking is a little too drunk. He's had a little bit too much of that Viking ale. What? Who's alive? Oh no! Thank God some of the archers have brains. They turned around and shot the Goliath behind them. I think the beauty of getting past mid-level gameplay is that you don't have to really worry about losses as much. I mean, of course it's a source of pride to have no losses in attacks on millions on the defense. But at the end of the day, it's not that big of a deal. I remember when I first started making those videos, if you go back and see where I was saying, oh, if you use this wall, you can see how the troops go past the wall and they ignore your troops right in front of them and turn towards the guy hiding behind the wall. All that stuff, when I was making those videos, every once in a while there'd be like a server error and I would lose all my troops, and I was so mad because, I mean, well, you guys know why. I was so mad because I lost everything I had, and it was all my troops. I had to wait like half a day to get back the resources to recoup those troops. And it was painful. And I think back then the hardest part was there really was no avenue for them to give you back those resources. I got decimated on this one. Those Panthers, man. Anyways, so like I just had to deal with it back then. And after, what was it that Fritz did? There was something specific that did that. Wait. Did I just do an attack without a buff? What am I thinking? All right, hang on. Let me check how much time we have. Okay, a couple more attacks. Let's do this. Ready? Boom. We got to empty out. So what should I level up here? I've actually been doing this. And you guys tell me, I'm curious also on this. What's your guys' mentality right now on leveling items? Because since we get so many of these, I've been just throwing them, you know, into whatever items I have currently. But anything above 2-star, like a 3-star item I'm going to forge, I put into 4-star type items. But with the 3-star items, I'm thinking maybe I should max out, especially the specialized ones. Like I need some Panther ones. So I'm like, I might as well just take these lower level fusion relics that I'm just, you know, getting rid of and put them into 2 stars until I have all my special 2 stars maxed, and then start dumping them into 4 stars. I used to dump them always into 4 stars, but that was getting really, I don't know, really costly. It was really costly. And it wasn't really going anywhere very fast at, what, like 9%, 7% success rate. So, like, I have a level 8 protector, which I will never forge, ever. I will keep for the rest of time. Okay, here we go. If I get another 3 star, this video is going on for another 40 minutes. No, I'm kidding. I won't do that to you. Oh, 1 star, you stinkers! No! I gotta settle back down for, what is it? Not 900% boost. 300% boost. Ah, well. You win some, you lose some. It all speeds it up. I mean, I'd like to actually, maybe I should pull again and see if I can get a 2 star and stack them on GrimVald. Because I don't really need the defensive side. Oh, why did I do this? All right, let's be smart about this time, huh? Let's go put this guy's like over here and boom-dee, boom-dee, boom-dee. Try that. Oh, what am I doing? No! Wow. Did you see that panther take a full volley of arrows and not die? That's impressive. So obviously that archer unit did not get a shot off on the Titan because he's still taking pot shots at my troops. Well, all things, you know, considered, these PP lands are pretty fantastic in general. Even if I suck at an attack, you're still getting it done. What am I at? Am I at 3,000 souls? It's another 15,000 to go, which is only with those 3 star. Yeah, okay, 3,600. What are you gonna do? Let's pull again. Boom. Blowing gems on Thor like a boss. No! Can I still? I can't duplicate, can I? Oh, and I'm out of portal stones. That's about all she wrote. I just want to check real quick before I go. Can I use 2 1 stars at the same time? No, I cannot. Ah, yeah, you can. Ah, it's too bad. That's okay. Because otherwise I would stack like 6 1 stars on a Titan and just go to town, right? Alright guys, well there you have it, the grind number 2. I'm going to continue on for the next, maybe an hour and a half. And I should at least get past 10,000 before the next video. Hold me to it. See you guys on the next Dawn of Titans with DBR.